Hi, Ed Chasen with Slick Time Savers. Today I'm going to address a comment that was made on the last video I placed up in YouTube by Henry. But before I go any further, I want to thank everybody who's viewed these videos and hope you'll continue to do so and pass the word around if this has benefited you. Don't keep this a secret. Please share it and don't be afraid to comment or give me a thumbs up. I welcome any questions that you place, and I'll do my best to address it. Now let's get back to the question that was asked by Henry. Many times I do a search for a keyword phrase that I know is low competition, only to get a lot of red colored keywords. I'm not sure how you know it's low competition. I would love to understand what you're using as a yardstick so I have a better understanding of what you mean by that. So let's continue. If I do a manual search on Google for these red ones, most of the time I find that those high ranking sites are mainly YouTube videos, Bitly, or any other high DA but with very low PA. For those who don't understand what DA and PA is, they're for domain authority and page authority. What role plays here the PA versus the DA? Is it better to avoid keywords with high DA even though the PA is low? Henry, this is exactly what I've been trying to communicate. I've been finding that many keywords, the websites are only ranking because of their domain authority. For instance, YouTube has a 100 domain authority and many others like that. If you look at the value for page authority, many times it has extremely low value and very few links pointing to that particular page. So what role does the page authority have versus domain authority? Not much. Things have changed. Google is ranking websites or web properties based on what they consider is they are the authority. And let me show you an example of what I mean. Henry, I'm going to show you an example that I discovered to perfectly illustrate your question. What you're seeing here is a pro version of Authority Snooper, soon to be released. I'm still working on it. I'm going to pick Perfume Finder, this particular keyword here. First thing I'm going to do is look at the results that come up. The results that show here are all the URLs on page 1 in Google search. And notice this particular website, Sephora. This is nothing more than perfume site with not very much content as far as I'm concerned. And let me show you what this tool does to prove that domain authority is more important than page authority. What I'm able to do is go out and look at all the content that's in the top 10. And what I find is that the word perfume shows up 10 times for the first site, 5 times for the second site, etc., going all the way down. We even have websites that are ranking in the top 10 that don't even have the word perfume, these 3 here in particular. But the keyword we're looking for is Perfume Finder. Down here, this row that I've highlighted, notice not one of these websites have the keyword phrase Perfume Finder. So when it comes to writing content for your website, having that keyword in there does not necessarily mean that you're going to rank. These particular websites that are ranking can only be ranking because of what Google considers them as the authority in their niche. Just about every one of these sites have very little content, so you really can't assign any page authority or page rank because of its content. It has to rank for other factors. Considering all the changes that have been made, it's about its authority and what Google believes to be relevant for that particular keyword. This is only one of many examples I found looking to verify that domain authority is the way to go and getting away from anything to do with the page authority or the old page rank. When you start seeing websites with 0 content about the keywords they're ranking for, what else could they rank for? Content is no longer king as far as ranking, but establishing yourself as an authority in your niche, you get to rank for keywords that don't even exist on your pages. So, to answer your question about Is it better to avoid keywords with high DA even though PA is low? In general, it is, unless you know something very specific about the niche that you're pursuing. I always look for making lemonade to see if those high DA keywords can help me. Henry, I hope I help clarify what you're seeing with Authority Snooper and the Google search results. As always, I do recommend to follow the money trail. The pay-per-click people know something that you don't because they're actually spending money and verifying. They'd go broke if they didn't do it right. It's like put your money where your mouth is. They put their money where it converts. Again, keep your questions coming in and I'll do my best to answer them. If this benefits any of you, please don't keep it a secret. Comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Spread the word. And see you for the next keyword of the day.